Hi, it's Ms. Bridges again. Today we're going to talk about writing ratios in 3 ways. And we're also going to write our answer in simplest form. Now, you may have already done this with Ms. Barrett, so for some of you this will be a review. Before we begin, make sure you write your name at the top of the page. My name is Clarissa Bridges, so I write my name, Clarissa Bridges. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to write the ratio of triangles to total. That's a typo. It should say total shapes. So triangles to total shapes. So triangles came first, and then the total came second. So when I write my ratio, I have to make sure that the number that comes first represents triangles. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 triangles to total. So we need total. Our second number will be the total amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can represent this ratio using a colon. This says 5 to 8. This says 5 to 8. And you can also use the word 2. So there are 3 ways to write this, ratios. Now, this is in simplest form because I can't think of a number that will go into both 5 and 8 evenly. All right, let's take a look at number 2. We want to find the ratio of circles, and I always label, to triangles. And I label so that I make sure I write the correct ratio. So my first number needs to represent the amount of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. The second number represents triangles, and there are 1, 2 triangles. 8 to 2. 8 to 2, or 8 to 2. Now, both of these numbers are even, so, both of these numbers are even, and I can see that I can already simplify this ratio. We simplify ratios the same way we would simplify a fraction. So we divide by the greatest common factor. If you've never heard of the GCF, make sure you let Ms. Barrett know so that I can get you some videos on finding the greatest common factor. All right, so let's get it. 8 and 2 are even numbers, so I already know that I can divide by 2, so I'll start there. So I'm going to divide this by 2 and this by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now, I can't think of a number that's larger than 1 that will go evenly into 4 and 1 without anything left over, so I know that this is in simplest form. 4 to 2. That should be a 1. How about this? Hopefully you're using a pencil. 4 to 1 and 4 to 1. So what I want you to do right now is to pause the video and solve 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I want you to write the ratio 3 different ways, and then when you're done, press play. Make sure that you try without me first. See you soon. Pause. All right, so you should have paused your video. Number 3 says all figures. Figures is another fancy word for shapes. 2 circles. So the first number is going to represent all of the figures, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 figures or shapes, and circles there is only 1. And the greatest common factor of 9 and 1 is 1, so I can't simplify this any further. 9 to 1, 9 to 1. Triangles to squares, triangles to squares. Ooh, I can already see that can be simplified. So I'm going to do it now. Let's Let's divide by 2. I know that they're even, so I'm going to divide both by 2. Some of you can do the simplifying in your head, which is perfectly fine as well. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2.